Senator Niall O'Donnell, away you go.
Long day, Huff. Last Carly. Sorry.
Yep.
Cahada tugum. How long, Paul? Karen Nomad. Come on, just the room can't you? Thank you. Thanks, Les Carly. I regard Wigan. Thank you, Minister. I don't even know if I'll intend on using the full 4 minutes because the question itself is pretty self-explanatory, Minister. And the reason that I posed the question primarily was because this issue is coming to the fore from a lot of students and educationalists and teachers in the North who are noticing and obviously falling foul of this particular anomaly, where there is a difference in obviously the grading systems, the recognition of the grading system, not least the A level in the North, and how that translates for institutions in the South. That issue and that concern has obviously only been exacerbated as a result of Brexit. Students are coming to the fore and they're worried genuinely about their ability to access courses and the grades that they achieve in the North. Will they be treated on an equal par with even the limited degree of equality that they have currently? Will that fall victim to Brexit and put them in a greater disadvantage as we move forward? So, Minister, the question has a number of prongs to it. That is one. The other one is the issue which has come to me from several teachers and several academic institutions around the issue of, for example, PE A-level in the North. PE isn't accepted by universities in the South, even for all courses at degree level, including, rather strangely, sports and PE courses. So that's a wee bit like A-level history not being accepted for a history degree course. So even when you have schools that are some of the most, the top academic schools in the North over the past number of years, they have put a big emphasis on PE and the importance of PE as not just the personal developmental benefits that brings to young people, but also as a subject within the sciences. So a huge component of it is science-based within the PE A level. So some of the universities in the North, for example, Queen's and all other major universities, the PE level is recognised as a core subject to get into a medical degree and a medical course at that particular institution. So I'm sure, Minister, you appreciate those anomalies that are presenting themselves, that they are quite difficult, that they do afford people problems. And I do look forward to not only hearing your response today, Minister, but to also working with you, your department and your officials in trying to rectify some of those issues.
Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Oscar Hardy.
Goramagat le haide cheist Canador agus Janum got Europe to cheist agru. I would like to thank Senator O'Donnell for raising this issue of entry requirements for students from Northern Ireland wishing to study in one of our higher education institutions. And Senator, I may need extra time in the follow-up question, especially around the PE question that you've asked. So in seeking entry to a higher education institution, a student must ensure that they meet the basic requirement and level requirements for entry. Firstly, to the institution, and secondly, for the course of study. It is only then that the points achieved through the CAO, the Central Applications Office, are used to determine the allocation of places. In relation to the first part of your question, which focuses on the point system for applications through the CAO, the process for A-level students applying for entry to a HEI is similar to a candidate sitting the Leaving Certificate. A-level applicants are scored on the basis of their best 4 results. Up to 180 points are available for each of the first 3 subjects, with up to 60 additional points available for the 4th subject. And for universities, those results must include 4 A-levels from a single sitting or 3 advanced GCEs A-level and an advanced subsidiary GCE AS level in a different subject from the same or the preceding year. For institutions of technology other than Dundalk IT and other HEIs offering QQI Higher Education and Training Awards, applicants are scored on the basis of a maximum of 4 different subject results at A-level or AS level in a single year, or a combination of A-level results from a single year, with the best AS results from the same or the preceding year. Dundalk IT provides for the scoring of 4 subjects, but offers a maximum of 175 points for each of the first 3 subjects, with a maximum of 75 points for the 4th subject. The maximum number of points that can be achieved is 600. This is comparable to the maximum points achievable by a student undertaking 6 subjects in the Leaving Certificate. An additional 25 bonus points are available for both Leaving Certificate students and A-level students, achieving certain minimum grades in mathematics subjects. This gives a maximum possible score of 625 for both A-level and Leaving Certificate candidates. Further information on the CAO process is available on the CAO website and in the CAO handbook. Now, turning to the second part of your question and the entry requirements set down by the HEIs. For the 4 National University of Ireland, that's the NUI constituent universities, UCD, UCC, Maynooth University and NUIG, the Senate of the NUI determines basic matriculation requirements. Each university may also prescribe additional requirements, either generally or in respect of particular faculties. Outside the NUI constituent universities, Trinity College Dublin, University of Limerick and Dublin City University all require 6 distinct recognised subjects at GCSE and advanced GCE A-level, and generally at least 2 of these must be at GCE A-level C grade or above. Trinity College currently excludes the GCSE advanced GCE A-level subjects of physical education, general studies and media studies from the subjects recognised for matriculation and eligibility for points accumulation under the CAO process. Physical education is not currently an examination subject at Leaving Cert level. However, the rollout of an examinable version of the curriculum is currently under active consideration within the department. Higher education institutions are autonomous bodies. Management of their academic affairs and issues in relation to the delivery of courses, including entry requirements, are matters for individual institutions. And, Senator, if you want to ask me more about the PE question, I'm very willing to answer.
I mightn't be able to allow you the time required under our standing orders, but we do our best.
Minister, I appreciate the forthright way in which you've given me those details. It's very useful, and what I might do is write to you beyond today in terms of that. So that's useful. I'm sure, and just to wrap up, Alas Caherly, while appreciating that the institutions are autonomous bodies, I mean, it does strike me as a very surreal situation that an A-level in PE isn't recognised in terms of going to do certain subjects, particularly given that it is much more science-based these days than maybe how we would have understood PE to have been in the past. So, Minister, these are useful information that you've given me. I do think we need to look at and use your good office to engage with the further education institutions about how they open their doors in a much more inclusive way right across the island and all of our 32 counties and beyond, to ensure that actually more people are being able to avail of the first-class education that they offer.
And as I suggest, Senator, you might meet or engage in correspondence. Do you want a brief reply, Minister?
Yeah, I'm kind of anxious just to answer the specific piece around physical education. So, in assessing subjects from the GCE, GCSE UK qualifications for NUI matriculation, PE is a recognised subject. However, it may not be combined with sports science for the purposes of matriculation. Trinity College Dublin has made the determination that the content of certain courses does not meet their requirement for entry. These are physical education, general studies and media studies. The recognition of subjects for matriculation purposes is reviewed on a regular basis as changes are made to the A-level curriculum. And from 2018, 4 new subjects will be added to the approved list for admissions to NUI universities and Trinity College Dublin: moving, digital arts, digital technology, environmental technology and software development, systems development. The higher education institutions have ensured to the greatest extent possible that the points system provides transparent basis for access through the CAO. And in terms of specific entry requirements, all students are advised to check the individual higher education institution and course requirements.
Thank you, Minister, and thank you, Senator.